Welcome to Royals basketball.
Kessler with a catch and shoot three. Connor Kessler, money. Hits 1,000 points for her career. Leffler, wide open right wing, got it. Luke Feldman from downtown.
Now for the Indianapolis Fruit pregame show, here on the Roncalli Media Network.
Kick out three, Cerny from the near corner, yes. Brenna Cerny splashes it home.
Indianapolis Fruit, producing a fresh experience.
Knocking off the #1 ranked team in all the state of Indiana.
Meet the voice of Royals basketball, Nathaniel Finch.
It's a rematch of one of the best games on the season to this point for the Roncalli Royals girls basketball team. A doubleheader for you today, but let's start with the girls game. Should be a fantastic one between the #6 ranked team in 3A Roncalli and Franklin Central. These two teams played last month. It was a 3-point finish, was a fantastic one, and today should prove to be a good one as well. That one, of course, in the county tournament. Now they play their regular season game, and plenty of motivation between these two squads. Roncalli 14-3, Franklin Central at 9-7. Nathaniel Finch with you, and to my right is Nate Johnson. It's the Indianapolis Fruit pregame show. 9-7, though. Not all 9-7 records are created equal. This is a really good Franklin Central team.
Well, they match up with a lot of height, and sometimes you get into a little bit of a rut and things play out, but you can't look past them for sure.
Peyton Duvall, the fantastic Flashes center. She's a junior, 6'3", 13 points, 11 rebounds, 3 blocks a game. She is fantastic and really the engine that runs this offense.
Yeah, when you got a big like that, I mean, you got to keep playing to it. And her production is definitely reaping rewards for FC. Roncalli's got to keep an eye on her, try and shut her down, minimize the impact she has.
Our pregame show is brought to you by Indianapolis Fruit, a family-owned leader in quality produce since 1947. Delivering everything from organic produce to gourmet grab-and-go offerings. Call Indianapolis Fruit 317-546-2425. When we look at the last time these two teams played, it was a 4-point game. Well, the last time these teams have played, it's really a different story because Franklin Central, they've lost 3 of their last 4, whereas Roncalli rolling at the right time, most recently conference champions, beating Brebeuf 63-41. So certainly the Royals, could you look at them as a bit of an underdog, whether it's a coin flip or not? They're just playing really good basketball of late.
Well, the first time they played, Roncalli was looking to be the upsetting team. And at this point, I think you have to be careful because Franklin Central does not like the fact that they've already lost to Roncalli once, so they're going to be looking for a little bit of payback.
It is hard to upset a team twice. And of course, you say upset again. It's probably a coin flip between how good both of these teams are, but they got the best of them the first time. Can you do it again? It certainly sets up for an intriguing matchup. Roncalli, of course, led by their star wing and Elliot Leffler, who can do no wrong on the basketball court.
Yeah, she's solid, she's reliable, and she's a solid leader out there. Everybody plays kind of off of her. She's going to have a strong impact tonight if she gets going, especially.
We've got plenty for you in this contest. Of course, just went through the opponent preview. Here coming up soon, we'll have keys to victory, starting lineups, and tip-off. We'll step aside here for a little bit as they recognize tonight's special event. We'll get into that after this. It's Nathaniel Finch and Nate Johnson on the Roncalli Media Network.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Turn to Business Art Designs, celebrating over 35 years in the sign industry since 1990. As the official sign supplier of the Indianapolis Indians, they bring unmatched expertise to every project. From eye-catching temporary signage for any event, to durable, permanent signs that leave a lasting impression. Visit them on Main Street in the heart of downtown Beech Grove. Business Art Designs, proud supporter of Roncalli Athletics.
Discover the Coin Index in Greenwood. Have you inherited a coin collection you aren't sure what to do with? Are you interested in investing in precious metals? Then the Coin Index is your ultimate destination for coins and precious metals. We buy, sell, and appraise. Located at 857 North Madison Avenue, just south of the Greenwood Park Mall. For expert service and top-notch selection, visit us at coinindex.com. The Coin Index, your trusted partner in coins and precious metals.
Building your vision. From concept to creation. At Gemco Constructors, we're your one-stop partner in commercial construction, from mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems to building automation and post-project service. With design-build solutions across 30-plus states, we deliver projects on time, on budget, and built to last. Our strength, innovation, safety, and service. Gemco engineers the right system that works smarter and works longer. Gemco Constructors, a proud supporter of the Roncalli Royals. Visit wearegemco.com today. Gemco, building your vision, concept to creation.
A confident smile can change everything, and at Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics, they make that transformation fun, affordable, and easy. Whether it's braces or Invisalign, their expert team helps kids, teens, and adults feel proud of their smile every step of the way. With their convenient South Side location, Dr. Todd Hickman and his team have served our community for over 40 years and continues to provide the personalized care families have trusted for generations. Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics, transforming smiles, transforming lives. Proud supporter of Roncalli and Roncalli Athletics.
At Greenwood Vision Care, your vision is our priority. Dr. Olivia Yankee, Roncalli alum class of 2009, and her team treats you like family with expert eye exams, stylish frames, and personalized care. No rush, no hassle, just friendly service and sharp vision. Isn't it time you saw clearly and felt confident? Call Greenwood Vision Care today at 317-653-5872 to schedule your appointment. That's 317-653-5872. Greenwood Vision Care, where eye care feels like home.
When you need the job done right, trust Indiana Electrical Services, your IBEW 481 union contractor. Proud sponsor of Roncalli Athletics, we're here to handle all your electrical needs, big or small. Jeff Russell, class of '99, and David Moran, class of '94, are proud to serve the community they love. And of course, we're cheering on the Royals every step of the way. Indiana Electrical Services, powering your home, your business, and your school spirit.
Welcome back to the Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium, Roncalli High School. Tonight, the Royals lady basketball team taking on Franklin Central, the first of a girl-boy doubleheader. Let's meet the starting lineups. These are brought to you by Indiana Electrical Services. We'll get to the kids' abilities, keys to victory here in a moment. But first, your starters will start with Franklin Central. They will start. Anaya Dowdy is a junior guard out there at 9 points a game. Ashley Baker, a guard averaging double-figure scoring as well. A pair of wings, Bradley Layton, 6 points, 4 rebounds, and Carly Holmes, 8 points and 3 rebounds a game. And then their stars at the 5 position, Peyton Duval, the junior center, averaging a double-double. Vince Serbone, the head coach in his 8th season with the Flashes. As for the Royals, here are the starting lineups. As always, the point guard, Katie Roscoe. The 2 guard is Brenna Cerny. Your wing, Elliot Leffler, 19 points a game, leads the team there. Reagan Turk out there at guard as well. And then Lydia Staley manning the center position. How about the keys to victory?
Well, first thing is we got to minimize turnovers. And the key to that, obviously, is trying to win the boards as much as possible. Second thing is they've got to make sure that they have good shot selection, don't rush it, play smart. And third thing is to continue to rotation, stay out of foul trouble. Those are the big 3 for the night.
Tip-off in front of us, brought to you by Skip Cheeseman Dental Services. And tonight it means a little more. This game recognizes cancer awareness. The Royals are playing for one of their own. Braden Collins is a current Roncalli senior and a member of the boys basketball team, and he is courageously battling cancer. His strength, faith, and resilience inspires the entire community. Cheeseman Dental Services, Dr. Skip and Stephanie Cheeseman, as always, are the game ball sponsor, but tonight they dedicate their sponsorship in support of BC and cancer awareness. Tonight's game is played with purpose, with heart, It's played together as a Roncalli family. You see the flashes go up early on the scoreboard.
Right now, Roncalli's putting a zone out there. We got to see if that's a condition that works in their favor for the height versus the speed.
Holmes with a corner three. Then she tracks down the rebound after it bounced a few times.
Yeah, first few minutes, everybody's going to settle into routine, see what they're playing up against. Almost a steal there.
Here's Duval. She's their star with the nice move on the inside. Peyton Duval had 13 points when these two teams played in December. A 4-point Royal win then.
Yeah, I don't think Franklin Central's forgot that. I think they're going to come out with a vengeance, trying to get a little bit of a repayment.
Here's Elliott Leffler. 19 points a game, leads the team in points in, rebounds, and steals. And here she goes with a turnover there. But now it popped out against the Flashes, so Roncalli keeps possession.
Yeah, they reached for that and got a poke, and that favored Roncalli. Smart decision not to grab for it. Maintaining ball.
Reagan Turk, the West Virginia commit in volleyball, is the one to inbound it. And here's the point guard, Katie Roscoe. She'll drive all the way to the cup and sees the 6'3" Duval, says never mind.
Yep.
That's going to happen a lot. You see Duval with a block there, averages 3 a game. There are just not many girls that are 6'3" or taller.
No, and she plays smart. She went straight up for the clean block there, but if I'm Roncalli, I think I've got to go at her, see if we can't get her in foul trouble early.
It's a foul called there. It'll go against Briley Layton. It leaves Lydia Staley up at the free throw line. She's kind of struggled from there this year, just 44%. As you see, she misses the first.
Good job. Yeah, it's important they get on the board just to start building that confidence. Very early, though, still. Good D. There you go.
And it's stolen away. Here comes Reagan Turk with numbers. It's the Royals.
Nice finish. Nice finish. Certainly adding pressure, creating that turnover, and we get 2 for it.
And now a bit of a full court press. It's Lola Morelli who enters the game for the first time. But that batted out like it's a volleyball. Staley putting on her skills on full display. The Mizzou commit for volleyball. How about that? 2 Division I Power 4 volleyball players on this basketball team.
That's impressive. They know their way around the ball, that's for sure.
Morelli back to the bench. It's the starting 5 again for the Royals. Here they defend Franklin Central.
Right. Looks like we're playing a man, which I think keeps our bigs matched up. Can't lose sight.
Here's the open 3. It's Holmes again, and she buries it.
Yeah, just collapsed underneath to try and add a little bit of help, and that was a quick dish, and they capitalized. Defensively, they're going to have to be quick to be able to capture that and eliminate those opportunities.
Last time these two teams played, the Royals jumped out to an early lead, and then they kept it. As you see, another block here for Duval. Roncalli got up big early, and then they maintained the lead the rest of the game. Here they're going to have to fight from behind a little bit, at least early on. Duval won't shoot a 3. You see, it's why Staley's given her so much space.
Yeah, at this point, I think their offense is still figuring out what Roncalli's going to do defensively.
There's a 3 that bounces off. No good, Ashley Baker. She's their second leading scorer. More on her as we go.
Nice.
Leffler. Defended well, leads to the open 3, and it's Katie Roscoe who buries it.
Yeah, same thing. Penetration down into the paint, and Roncalli had to double in, opened up, wide open 3.
Back to a 1-point game early on. Up by 1 on that Marian University scoreboard. And a turnover, another one. Here comes Turk on the move. She already has a fast break point. This time a chance at 2 at the line.
Went strong to the hole and got herself to the line. Hopefully she can capitalize on this and make this a tie game.
Turk coming off her season high at 15 points in the win against Brebeuf. Of course, Roncalli winning the Circle City Conference then. Also 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. She can do it all as the senior guard for this squad, a captain. Shutley enters the game for the first time today. You heard your kids' abilities keys to victory earlier.
No limits, only possibilities. Pediatric occupational speech and feeding therapy for children from birth to 21.
Got them both. Oh, pressure. I like it.
Going beyond therapy, unlocking each child's fullest potential. KidsAbilitiesIndiana.com.
I like the pressure. Keep Franklin Central on their toes offensively.
Royals jump out to a lead. Now they have possession, but a foul. And they'll call that against Peyton Duvall. That's big.
That is big. Yeah, 2 minutes, 4 minutes in? That is big.
A 1-point lead on the Marian University scoreboard. And now Carly Feldman enters for the first time today. Shutley also entered on the last possession. She is now the big.
She's going to have a tall task.
Here's Leffler.
She got a piece of that. That was a block. Oh, good. Great effort. Oh, nice.
Stolen right back. Transition 3. There's Leffler again. And a rebound. The putback. Here we go. A lot happening, and it ends in a Caroline Shutley 2.
That's great effort underneath. Got her own rebound. Put it back up strong.
Good luck to whoever has to keep those stats.
Yeah, that was solid.
So now Roncalli up by 3. A nice little run here after they trailed early. A 7-point run.
Yep.
It'll be a foul against Shutley. Was draped all over Peyton Duvall. That's kind of how you have to defend a player like that.
She's got a big task trying to keep the ball under control. It's gonna cost, and I assume Sims will keep rotation just so she's got fresh bodies against her. We don't match up very well with height though, so we're limited on that opportunity.
Baseline inbound. Here it is. Franklin Central with it on offense. The pull up, that's pure. How about Anaya Dowdy?
Yeah, a little screen at the top, open up that lane. Pop, drop.
She had 9 points and 8 rebounds when these teams met in December. It's not often that high school teams play each other twice. Man, is that the third block already? It goes out of bounds on Franklin Central, but Duvall is altering shots left and right.
She is eating down by the rim, and Roncalli is trying to pressure, which I'm not opposed to, but they've got to be ready for the rebound because she's going to be down there swatting balls as much as she's able.
Feldman nearly loses it, but she'll pick up the inbound. Tight defense applied by Ashley Baker. Here comes Turk to the cup again, and she gets another one to slide through.
That was pretty. Nice drive. Way to control the ball, get that, and find the net.
Coming off that season-high performance on Tuesday, Turk is firing on all cylinders as this one bounces off. Was a good attempt by Dowdy. Here's the second chance 3. That's missed, and the Royals step out of bounds.
Good effort. You can't blame them for hustling. Right now they're keeping Franklin Central on their toes, up by 3.
The Flash is inbound. That 12-9 lead on the Marian University scoreboard for Roncalli. 3 no good Baker. And it's a tie-up.
Yep.
Possession arrow favors the Royals.
Yeah, Duvall's making her presence known on both ends of the court.
You heard the starting lineups earlier. Those brought to you as always by Indiana Electrical Services, your IBEW 481 union contractor, handling all your electrical needs, big or small. Roncalli alums Jeff Russell, David Moran are proud to serve you. Indiana Electrical Services. Here come Roncalli on offense.
Oh, yeah, that's a loose ball turnover. Nice.
Cerny tries to get it back, and she does. How about that?
That's impressive. That looked like she knocked it out, but we'll take it.
We'll say it went out of bounds on Journey Washington. Boy, not even the players agreed with that one.
Yeah.
As they were.
We'll take the hustle, though. The effort is there, and that's going to pay dividends. So, by all means, keep moving, Cerny.
Final 2 minutes of the opening quarter on the Marian scoreboard. The Royals trying to build on this 3-point lead.
Well, they turned the corner because they were down by 3 early. Yeah, that's a double dribble. That's a walk. Really?
They'll call that a jump ball. It results in the same action.
Yeah.
Franklin Central has possession.
That was driving into a lot of traffic, going up, having nothing there, and we'll take it.
Ball flies around. Here's a transition 3. That is pure. Ashley Baker with a good look.
So they're moving the ball well. They're trying to find the open category or carry area, finding that open three is going to be big. We're going to have to keep an eye on that.
Tie ball game on the Marion scoreboard. Here's the drive and a triple team on the interior. Elliott Leffler with the biggest respect you can give in basketball.
Yeah, they know she's the lead here in Roncalli, and so for them to shut them down and give her problems is going to be paying dividends.
Here's the step back. Crafty as can be, and she draws the foul.
Nice.
3 free throws on the way for Elliott Leffler, a 76% foul shooter.
That helps. That helps. Anytime you get an opportunity like that, take it. She did nice step back. They had two defenders jump into her, and one of them gained a little bit of contact. We'll take it.
Trying to break the 12-12 tie. Here's Elliott Leffler, who just a couple of weeks ago became the 14th 1,000-point scorer in school history. She has since moved up the list. She is 12th on the all-time scoring list. We'll keep you updated throughout the season as she climbs that. But to put it into perspective, she got to 1,000 with the third fewest amount of games as anybody in Royal history. So you can expect her, at the very least, kind of in that top 5 by the end of her career if she keeps this pace up.
Well, what is she averaging this year offensively?
19 points.
Yeah, so
incredible.
You get that game in, game out. I mean, that's going to add up. But again, Roncalli relies on her, and she pays off. I mean, getting all 3 from the line, that's awesome. That's a leader right there.
She's going to have to earn a lot of those at the line. She has been hounded defensively by Franklin Central, and she returns the favor. Here comes Leffler, taking it herself. Gets some help. Lydia Staley to the line twice.
Good.
Marion University, just 10 minutes from downtown Indianapolis, a premier Catholic university committed to excellence in learning. Embracing the Franciscan and liberal arts traditions, Marion excels in teaching, research, and scholarly activities. Marion.edu.
So they set Peyton Duvall down, giving her a breather, but Aubrey Irwin coming in, she's 6'2". So Franklin Central has height to rotate into. And now they're bringing 2 bigs into the game.
Ball's right back in. That was the second foul against Briley Layton, so she takes a seat, kind of forced the hand of Vince Serbone, the 8th-year head coach.
Nice.
And how about this? The 5th foul now called against Franklin Central. The Royals only 1.
Good response. They tied the game, and Roncalli responded by pushing it up by 5.
Here comes Washington. She gets fouled. To the line she goes. How about this? 18 points a game for Journey Washington. The freshman was a standout player when these teams met.
Yeah, she's got handles, and she can drive, and she's getting looks at buckets, or she's getting looks from the free throw line.
She averages 7 points a game, had 18 against the Royals. And she comes off the bench.
Wow.
Really key to have a good scorer like that as your 6th player.
Yeah, that says a lot about Franklin Central's rotation. They've got a deep bench, as does Roncalli, in fairness.
The Royals, a nice run, jump out to a big lead. Washington's free throws will certainly help cut into that. Here's Staley. Duval blocks another one, her 4th. My goodness. How about this? Ball's loose on the end line. Royals keep it. Some scrappy basketball for you between a pair of county rivals.
Yeah, they won it. Both teams won it. Roncalli just to keep their streak moving, their offensive, their wins, and Franklin Central for retribution.
Morelli kicks it out. Here's Ainsley Brown, transfer from Cecina. She'll be a big key on this team a year from now. Brown just a junior.
Roncalli is finding their way into the paint, and Franklin Central is caving in with double to triple coverage. If they can find a way to get that back out, they're going to be looking at some clear threes. Hopefully, Coach can have a conversation with the girls and get that moving. Nice. 4-point lead with 33 seconds. As she gets this one, it'll be 5.
Katie Roscoe with 9 points in the contest on Tuesday. A big one over Brebeuf, and she was a big reason why. 5 points already.
Roncalli's playing man at this point. I think that's just to keep the big on a big. And they are getting physical down low.
An extended 16-7 run for the Royals.
There's the mismatch. Oh, yeah.
And Duval had to jump over Roscoe to get a hold of that one. It'll be her second foul.
That's big. We're still in the first quarter. First period.
No, actually, they're going to call that against Roscoe. So
Okay.
say it's Roscoe's second. What did Roscoe do wrong? She was just standing there and had a body on top of her. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Here comes Duval. She'll get her shot blocked. How about
That's
Lydia
good.
Staley standing her ground? 8 seconds left. Here we go. Roncalli.
There's a
Morelli
three.
with a kick out. Ainsley Brown
Got it.
drills the triple.
That's a big one. That's a big one.
That's how we end the first quarter of play. Roncalli with a big lead to start on the Roncalli Media Network.
Harding Porman is a full-service printing and brand communications company. From creative services and strategy to print, signage, digital output, warehousing and fulfillment, mailing, e-commerce storefronts, and even mobile solutions. They are dedicating to helping their clients get the most out of their brand communication efforts with the quality they can see and results they can be sure of. Get the most out of your brand communications. Certified to be the best, Harding Porman.
Score big for Roncalli every time you swipe with Indiana Members Credit Union. When you use your IMCU Royals debit card for everyday purchases, you're helping fund Roncalli High School athletics with every signature-based transaction. Get your Roncalli Royals debit card free with your free IMCU checking account. Stop by your Southside branch at 5047 Madison Avenue or any IMCU branch near you, or sign up online at imcu.com. Swipe, support, repeat. Go Royals!
When it comes to physical therapy, you have the freedom to choose your provider. At Indiana Physical Therapy, our experienced therapists will work with you to create a personalized treatment plan tailored to your needs. Whether you're recovering from injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your sports performance,
Back to Roncalli
we've
High
got you
School. The
covered.
Royals go on a big run, and they lead Franklin Central.
Yeah, Franklin Central tied it at 12, and they were able to push themselves and get an 8-point lead and the ball.
And Brenna Cerny has her shot blocked. It's the 5th block already for Peyton Duval. My goodness. And a foul on the other end. It's Roscoe's 3rd. She'll most certainly have to head to the bench. Feldman in for her.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. I mean, she tried to get away from that to not get the foul, but body to body, they have to call that a wasted foul, and she's disappointed because of it. She knows.
Here's Franklin Central at the line, trying to chip into this lead. Briley Layton has a couple of fouls herself. Last time these teams played, she was scoreless, though she had 5 rebounds, but she's used to a much bigger role, and the Royals really shut her down. It's been that way so far, as well as her first 2 points.
Roncalli has to continue to go to the paint, but Duval's got 5 blocks already. They have to know what they're getting into by going low. Oh, nice pass.
Speaking of the paint, that's where Shutley resides, but Duval again making her impact felt, the 6'3" center. And on the other end, it leads to points. A 4-point run now for Franklin Central. That's Washington.
Yeah, they've got to be smart here and careful. That wasn't a bad shot by Roncalli, but she went strong. There's a 3.
Leffler from straight away, and it rattles in. Elliott Leffler with her first triple tonight.
She is feeling it tonight. Making the bucket she needs to make.
And it's the Royals' 3rd triple as a team. Nearly over and back, probably should have been. Stolen away regardless with numbers. Here's Turk again under the bucket. Ball's loose. Empty possession.
You need to capitalize on his opportunities. That's a foul.
A lot of fouls called today. That's certainly something the players will need to adjust to.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep track of that, and I know Coach is obviously keeping track of his starters and where they're at with that, because this is not going – we're early into this game, and fouls are being called.
How about that off the inbound? A nice long 2. Baker hits it.
We had 2 defenders wipe each other out for a wide-open look.
Leffler dishes to Cerny. She's had a slower start offensively. See if she can get her night started.
Wow, in and out.
Duval with a board.
She needs to keep shooting. Nice.
And how about that? You can't get it to go offensively. Cerny does it on defense. And a timeout called. We'll step aside as well at Roncalli High School.
When it comes to physical therapy, you have the freedom to choose your provider. At Indiana Physical Therapy, our experienced therapists will work with you to create a personalized treatment plan tailored to your needs. Whether you're recovering from injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your sports performance, we've got you covered. Take control of your health and schedule your appointment today at indianapt.com or call us at 317-449-2333.
Nathaniel Finch and Nate Johnson with you on the Roncalli Media Network.
Up by 5 with the ball. We need to capitalize here, keep this from getting too close to the game.
It's been a nice little run for Franklin Central after the Royals jumped out to a big lead on the Marion scoreboard.
Nice.
And how about that? The set play works. Carly Feldman banks it home.
Yeah, the bank is open. So I see Franklin Central running down and hitting both corners to try and create an open opportunity for 3. Roncalli's figured that out, and they're reacting. Another shooting foul. That's just defense. You can't give them free looks, and I'd rather they go to the line and have to struggle versus just a wide open lane. So not a bad foul. We have to keep track of those.
Two minutes gone by. Second quarter, Marion University scoreboard. Marion, a premier Catholic university, committed to excellence in learning. Embracing the Franciscan and liberal arts traditions, Marion excels in teaching, research, and scholarly activities. Become a knight at marion.edu.
Franklin Central is playing a man. Both teams are rotating. Nice.
And it's blocked again. Duval with 6 of those already.
She's eating down there.
She might have a triple-double tonight with blocks. She averages 13 and 11 already, points and rebounds.
Yeah, I see Leffler coaching her players, reminding her, hey, you're going up against a 6'3" girl. Don't get discouraged. Keep going at her. You can't be afraid to go up down there.
Caroline Shutley, the one drawing that tall task right now. Shutley tall herself.
Yep.
She's at 6'1". Staley 6'2". But man, Duval listed at 6'3", but she really looks like she's 6'4" or taller. She's just head and shoulders over everybody.
Well, she's a very smart and efficient player as well. And so she uses her height. She knows the game. You can watch her reading where to be, what to do, and it plays in her favor. Nice drive. Good job with the rebound.
Turk now throws it in transition. It's Morelli with a step, and she misses the bunny.
You have to finish those.
Overshot, though. The Royals get a lucky break. When they beat Brebeuf by, nearly 20 points, they won by 22 on Tuesday. Man, they had about 10 missed layups that Coach Sims said postgame. Hey, you hit those and we're scoring 80.
Yeah. Layups are supposed to be the easiest shot out there, but when you're running full speed and you hear the footsteps of the 6'3" defender coming, you do get a little anxious in that moment.
Here's another triple. Bounces up, and that'll be a dead ball. Hit the suspending equipment, and that means Franklin Central gets it.
Leffler needs to keep shooting. Her confidence is there, and I think it's going to come through with her shots. Open looks like that, you've got to take.
3 minutes gone by on the Marion scoreboard as they'll talk this one through.
I'm curious what the conversation is. The call was made. It should just stick as is.
You can hear the buzz around the ASV gymnasium as everybody tries to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I wonder if there's anything else going on here.
They're going to switch this. I think it'd say it's Roncalli ball.
Curious to see how this plays out.
I'm sure this will be met with excitement from this visiting crowd.
I just wish we had an explanation here. This is strange and really slowing down the game.
If the ball hits the suspending equipment, it's a dead ball and the shooting team loses possession. It's that simple.
Right. So
but right now they're giving the Royal, I'm not sure why they're giving the Royals possession. Here we go.
And Coach Vince Carbmore is asking the exact same question. What are we doing here? Nice
missing the
rebound.
shot, but look at Leffler with the reverse, and that's a miss too. Duvall with her 7th block of the contest. My, oh my, she might have double figures in the first half alone. I've never seen this in high school. It's a triple from the far corner, man. Carly Holmes hits her 2nd.
Duvall is in Roncalli's head, and here's the thing, they lost coverage there, and as the ball was moving, they had triple coverage moving with the ball, and that created a wide open look for a 3. Now they try to force it underneath there. Again, so they're trying to play against Duvall, and they need to play their game.
A chance to tie or take the lead here. This would be for the lead. It's a miss from Holmes. And it's a jump ball. Man, this was an 8-point lead at the quarter break. Now it's a 2-point game. What has changed?
Honestly, I think we've had some missed looks down low, and obviously Duvall is still getting blocks. So those are missed opportunities for baskets. And Franklin Central's making them.
Duvall on the inbound, and she will be fouled. She tried to spin around, got hooked there by the Royal defender.
Yeah, she is a force. She's giving Roncalli a lot of fits, and the girls are talking about it. They've got to keep their wits, play smart, and don't get too aggressive.
Reagan Turk called with a foul. It is now the opposite of what we saw in the first quarter, where Franklin Central committed 5 fouls, just 1 for the Royals. We'll flip that, except Franklin Central has yet to commit a foul. You don't see that type of difference very often at the high school level.
Well, and there's a lot of plays down low, but Duvall's she's a respectable enough player that she's being patient, waiting to see the ball and then swatting at it. She's not having to put her foot or her arms down. She just keeps them straight up and then swats at the ball. She's playing smart.
Duvall hits them both, just 4 points for her. Boy, 4.6 blocks. That's an incredible stat line as we're tied on the Marion scoreboard. Here come the Royals after a drought. They could certainly use a bucket. Leffler sees a double team. She'll pull up from there. Man, she does not lack confidence, that's for sure. And this is a jump ball. The visiting crowd thought it was a foul. Staley, what'd you think there?
You could have called that over the back, but there were 2 Roncallis tied up in that, so I think it's a good call.
I do have to push back. Michael Wants sitting at home will have a fit if we say over the back. That is not a call in basketball. That is what the parents yell when they're in the stands and see their little daughter get hurt. It is a reaching foul.
That's true.
And now a double team near the boundary. Leffler in trouble. Does she get help? She does. Leads to the open 3. Here's Feldman, and she can't get that to go. Staley with a board. She'll go up strong. They won't count it. He will not count that.
The foul was on the floor before she shot.
And that means a baseline inbounds for the Royals instead of an and one.
Tie games, getting energized. Coach has got to keep his girls playing smart, not let the emotion of the moment get control of them. You can see it in their eyes, though. They're hungry.
Roncalli led by 8 at the quarter break. 4 minutes later, we're tied. Ball stolen away off the inbounds. Franklin Central can do no wrong. Now in transition with numbers. But some hounding defense from Turk and Cerny. It leads to now Roncalli in
capitalize
possession.
on this. You got numbers right here. Oh, that was a bad pass.
Yeah, Leffler swung it over. And now here comes Franklin Central again. It'll be a travel.
That's a good call. Both teams are getting ramped up, and that's okay. Just keep it under control. Play smart.
Timeout called. We will step aside as well right here on the Roncalli Media Network.
Since 1947, Indianapolis Fruit has been delivering the freshest fruits, vegetables, and flowers to Midwestern retailers, bringing quality and trust to every produce aisle. With over 170 refrigerated trucks, a premium supply chain, and more than 3,000 SKUs, including organic, ethnic, artisan, and gourmet grab-and-go options. We provide a full-service experience from farm to market. Indianapolis Fruit. Produce a fresh experience.
An 8-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Now it's a tie game. Franklin Central has come roaring back in Nate Johnson. To my right, I'm Nathaniel Finch. We knew that Franklin Central was a better team and what they showed in the first quarter, and that has certainly come to fruition.
Well, Duval's, she's in their heads at this point because they're afraid to go down low as they should be. She's got, what, 7 blocks? 6?
Peyton Duval with 7 blocks so far, though she's not on the floor right now. The Royals need to capitalize.
100%. Offensively, they need to work around her, but also try and go through her to just draw some fouls.
Peyton Duval, 2 fouls already. The junior center at 6'3", averages 13 points, 11 rebounds tonight with 7 blocks. Keep an eye on her as we go. In the meantime, she's on the bench. Holmes has her shot altered, and stepping on the end line was Feldman, so Franklin Central gets lucky there.
That looked pretty clean to me, but I don't have the instant replay. It's a great block.
Try to break the tie. She'll have to do it at the foul line.
I don't like that.
And we had pointed out in the first quarter that these whistles are rampant tonight, so you got to be careful. Well, it's been equally rampant just on the other end. It was lopsided in the Royals' favor. Now well in the bonus just halfway through the quarter since the halfway mark.
I'm okay with a balanced foul board. If both teams are committing them, that's one thing. If they get completely one-sided, then you've got to question that. But Roncalli's just got to settle in, and I know Sims is coaching right now, even telling them, hey, play aggressive but play smart.
Ball nearly poked away. Roncalli keeps it. Good play by Baker, but then she stepped on the baseline.
We talked about those turnovers in the pregame, and it's important to make sure that you squeeze the orange. Don't give Franklin Central any additional opportunities. They're a tough enough team as it is.
Feldman plays point. That's because Katie Roscoe, your starting point guard and captain, has 3 fouls. And now Feldman has it snatched away in transition. It's another foul. Man, these Royals, you can't breathe on a player without getting a whistle. Not to be too critical, but Nate, what did she do wrong?
Well, for starters, she telegraphed that pass on the top of the point, and that turned her into defender on a 2-on-1. And so in doing so, she got too aggressive, had to cover one, ran to the other, and created contact. She's trying to do all she can, but she did a little too much.
Lola Morelli will now enter. Likely means her and Reagan Turk will split the point guard duties. Hitting the first of 2, Anaya Dowdy. She has 5 points tonight.
Yeah, they've got to keep track of their fouls, Roncalli does, because they are starting to mount with their key players.
And this is the exact same message we said about Vince Serbone's team in the first quarter. You got to keep an eye because they're mounting. It's wild how things have flipped a complete 180.
Yep,
now it's
like
a
that.
3-point Franklin Central lead. Here's Cerny. She'll go strong to the cup and draws the foul. A chance to tie it up at the line. Brenna Cerny has been quiet today, but she shows her dominance there.
Yeah, she would not be denied. Went in, knew what she was going to do, and finished. Finished solid. Got that layup and some harm.
She had just 5 points against Franklin Central in that 4-point win in December, though 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. She certainly helped out elsewhere. This will be a lane violation. So wave off the 3-point play. She'll have to settle for just the 2.
She's disappointed, but that's just girls being aggressive. We need to stop here.
Franklin Central keeps a 1-point lead for now on the Marian University scoreboard. Here's Holmes. She's hit a couple threes today. Now Audrey Lloyd comes in for the first time and has it stolen away. It's a jump ball, and Franklin Central keeps possession. Marian University just 10 minutes from downtown Indianapolis. Your scoreboard sponsor.
Both teams are having a hard time with clean passing right now, and it's creating opportunities for turnovers. If we can minimize that and capitalize on their turnovers. There it is.
And it's a steal on cue. Leffler snatches it. She averages 3 of those a game. Now in transition has it stolen right back. Transition defense. Here we go, Roncalli. How about that beautiful offense? Dowdy converts. She has 6 points in this quarter.
So Cerny was smart there, and she had to play the 2-1. She chose not to foul to allow a 3-point opportunity, but also to keep herself from getting into foul trouble.
To tie it up, Leffler, and it does.
Shooter's touch right there.
Elliot Leffler with the home rim.
That was big. They needed that just to keep themselves in it. They got to keep their confidence up, too, because this is a good team. They can play with Franklin Central. They already know that.
Here's Carly Holmes, guarded by Leffler. She blows by her. Help comes in just in time. And there's the foul. Shutley played great defense on the help, but then had to turn around and foul her player.
Yeah, she's playing hard, and I'm not mad at her for it. She's just got to be careful with it because the whistles are going tonight.
Time for the Royal roll call. Though you can't make the game tonight, you can still cheer on the Royals with a shout-out on the Roncalli Media Network. While you are away, we keep you connected. Well, at the same time, the Kennel at Arbor Lane gives you the peace of mind knowing your pets are safe and cared for. The Kennel at Arbor Lane, where pets feel at home and Royals fans stay connected. Reach out to us. Let us know you're listening. Let us know you're watching. We'll give you a shout-out in the second half. You can reach me on Twitter at NDFinchTV, or you can reach our director, AJ Ablog, if you have his number, my number, Nate Johnson to my right. Let us know you're listening. In the meantime, the Royals with 30 seconds left. Trying to tie or take the lead. They can do it right here. Turk, after the offensive rebound, puts up a runner. It's no good. Leffler leaves her feet. Here come the flashes. It's Holmes and a foul. Another one. You can just tell in the body language, Roncalli is frustrated with the whistle this quarter.
Well, and that was a true foul. It wasn't a necessary foul. Like, there was a hand that reached down to try and swat that, but she was out of control. That shot was not going to be good. They gave him an opportunity to make basket there. They are a little bit rattled. They're playing aggressive. They want to stay in control of this game, and by doing so, they're losing a little bit of an edge. Nice rebound.
Splitting the pair.
I got to play for the last shot, be my guest.
Here's Leffler with it. 10 seconds left. She sees a double team, has to give it up. Lucy Schwartz now. She comes off the bench and takes a shot. Ball's loose. That is how the first half will come to an end. Up 22-14 after the first 8. Now down 35-32. The Royals have some work to do in the locker room.
It's going to be a battle.
We'll talk about all that after this on the O'Reilly Branson Halftime Show. That's next on the Roncalli Media Network.
Discover the coin index in Greenwood. Have you inherited a coin collection you aren't sure what to do with? Are you interested in investing in precious metals? Then the Coin Index is your ultimate destination for coins and precious metals. We buy, sell, and appraise. Located at 857 North Madison Avenue, just south of the Greenwood Park Mall. For expert service and top-notch selection, visit us at coinindex.com. The Coin Index, your trusted partner in coins and precious metals.
Family owned and operated since 1971, O'Reilly Branson Funeral Service and Crematory has been dedicated to serving families with the utmost dignity and compassion. The staff at O'Reilly Branson are experts in pre-planning, cremation, and at-need funeral arrangements, and have a long history of supporting your Roncalli Royals. Your wishes are honored to the finest detail, allowing you to celebrate the life and cherished memories of your loved ones. For more information, visit O'ReillyBranson.com. O'Reilly Branson, where our Catholic family serves your Catholic family.
Did you know 80% of Americans don't floss daily, risking gum disease, bad breath, and even tooth loss? At Skip Cheeseman DDS, we believe your dental health is worth protecting, from routine cleanings and wisdom tooth removal to implants and IV sedation. Dr. Cheeseman and his caring team combine experience with comfort, so you can smile with confidence. Call 317-839-2088 or visit Cheeseman.com today. Skip Cheeseman DDS, caring for smiles, caring for you, and a proud supporter of the Roncalli Royals.
Are you looking for a company that cares about meeting your financial needs? Werner Financial is the place for you. Our owner, Jason Werner, is a proud Roncalli member of the class of 2005 and has extensive knowledge and experience ensuring your investments are customized to fit your goals. The Werner Financial team is one that works for you and will handle your assets with precision and confidence. Our goal is for you to not only feel secure in your finances, but also to see real growth. Visit wernerfinancial.com to set up your meeting today and get started on your financial future.
Building your vision from concept to creation At Gemco Constructors, we're your one-stop partner in commercial construction, from mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems to building automation and post-project service. With design-build solutions across 30-plus states, we deliver projects on time, on budget, and built to last. Our strength, innovation, safety, and service. Gemco engineers the right system that works smarter and works longer. Gemco Constructors, a proud supporter of the Roncalli Royals. Visit wearegemco.com today. Gemco, building your vision, concept to creation.
A confident smile can change everything, and at Gorman & Bunch Orthodontics, they make that transformation fun, affordable, and easy. Whether it's braces or Invisalign, their expert team helps kids, teens, and adults feel proud of their smile every step of the way. With their convenient South Side location, Dr. Todd Hickman and his team have served our community for over 40 years and continues to provide the personalized care families have trusted for generations. Gorman & Bunch Orthodontics, transforming smiles, transforming lives. Proud supporter of Roncalli and Roncalli Athletics.
At Greenwood Vision Care, your vision is our priority. Dr. Olivia Yankee, Roncalli alum class of 2009, and her team treats you like family with expert eye exams, stylish frames, and personalized care. No rush, no hassle, just friendly service and sharp vision. Isn't it time you saw clearly and felt confident? Call Greenwood Vision Care today at 317-653-5872 to schedule your appointment. That's 317-653-5872. Greenwood Vision Care, where eye care feels like home.
Harding Porman is a full-service printing and brand communications company. From creative services and strategy to print, signage, digital output, warehousing and fulfillment, mailing, e-commerce storefronts, and even mobile solutions. They are dedicating to helping their clients get the most out of their brand communication efforts with the quality they can see and results they can be sure of. Get the most out of your brand communications. Certified to be the best, Harding Porman.
When you need the job done right, trust Indiana Electrical Services, your IBEW 481 union contractor. Proud sponsor of Roncalli Athletics, we're here to handle all your electrical needs, big or small. Jeff Russell, class of '99, and David Moran, class of '94, are proud to serve the community they love. And of course, we're cheering on the Royals every step of the way. Indiana Electrical Services, powering your home, your business, and your school spirit.
Welcome back to Roncalli Media Network, and we're going to look at stats, what we've got going on at the half. So looking at Roncalli so far, our leader's obviously Leffler. She's got 9 for the game, and then we've got Tucker with 6. Cerny's got a 2. They were reporting 2. She had a free throw. They waved off. Lydia Staley has a single. Katie Roscoe 5. She's in foul trouble. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Carly Feldman has a deuce as well, and Schulte has 2 as well. For Franklin Central, well, we got to start with Peyton Duvall. 7 blocks, 4 points. Her blocks are huge. Their leading scorer, Anaya Doughty, she's got 8. Carly Holmes has 7. Then you've got Ashley Baker with 5. Journey Washington with 4. She had 18 last time we played. Riley Layton with 2, and then Ella Duvall, like I said, she's got 4, which is a sister. Interesting. So, interesting stat here. The thing that I was looking at is that in the first half, Roncalli had 22 points, and Franklin Central only put up 14. But in the second half, that completely flipped. Franklin Central put up 21 points in the second quarter, and Roncalli was held to 10. So, be curious to see what the outcome is as far as what Sims has got going to change their mindsets and keep them going. And with that, we're going to take off. We'll be back in just a few on the Roncalli Media Network.
Whether you're heading out of town or just need trusted care for your pets, look no further than the Kennel at Arbor Lane. With spacious indoor and outdoor accommodations, a caring staff, and a commitment to treating every dog like family, the Kennel at Arbor Lane is where pets feel right at home. From short stays to extended boarding, your four-legged friends will be safe, happy, and loved. Give yourself peace of mind and your pets the care they deserve. The Kennel at Arbor Lane. a proud supporter of Roncalli Athletics. Visit thekennel@arborlane.com to learn more.
At Kids Abilities, we believe in one simple truth: no limits, only possibilities. Our dedicated team offers pediatric occupational, speech, and feeding therapy focused on sensory regulation, building intrinsic motivation, and making meaningful connections for children from birth to 21. We go beyond therapy. We support families, celebrate achievements, and unlock each child's fullest potential. Kids Abilities, where possibilities become realities. Visit kidsabilitiesindiana.com or call to learn more today.
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
Since 1970, Piazza Produce has grown from a single truck operation into a trusted, family-owned produce partner, bringing exceptional quality and unmatched service to the food service industry. We deliver the ingredients chefs count on. With refrigerated GPS-tracked trucks covering more than 150 cities across the Midwest, Piazza Produce ensures your kitchen never runs out because service is everything. Piazza Produce, fresh from our family to yours. Visit piazzaproduce.com to learn more.
At Vision Quest Eye Care, we want to see what you see. For more than 25 years, we've offered eye exams for the whole family and care for a range of eye diseases and conditions. Pick out your glasses and sunglasses in our stunning new optical shop staffed with friendly faces. Visit us at our Greenwood and Fishers offices and schedule your visit at visionquesteyecare.com. That's visionquesteyecare.com. We want to see what you see.
Gallagher's Pub and Eatery, your go-to spot before, after, and during all Roncalli events. As a family-owned and operated establishment, we take pride in offering a warm, friendly atmosphere where you can savor delicious pizza, fresh salads, mouth-watering wings, and a wide selection of ice-cold beverages. With 25 smart TVs around the venue, you'll catch every moment of the action and never miss a sporting event. Whether you're gearing up for the big game or celebrating a win, Gallagher's is the place to be.
Welcome back to Roncalli Franklin Central on the Roncalli Media Network. Keys to victory: Kids Abilities, no limits, only possibilities. Pediatric occupational speech and feeding therapy for children from birth to 21, going beyond therapy, unlocking each child's full potential. kidsabilitiesindiana.com. So the things we talked about in the first was the keys to victory were rebounds, turnovers, and making sure that you maximize your opportunities. And so far, that's been the play of the game. Yeah.
Certainly not the way that the Royals drew it up out of the locker room, that's to say the least.
Well, I was hoping to see Sims switch something up offensively to try and push from outside to in, which I think we saw in the first drive, but there it is. There's a good dish. Nice.
And it leads to a chance at a three-point play. Lydia Staley, flex your muscles.
At this point, it's Roncalli that's got to change a little bit to be able to handle the size of the ball. She's been a wrecking ball down there. And so I'm curious to see what the reaction is. And that was a foul-dality.
Well, Nate Johnson, to my right, thank you for taking care of the O'Reilly Branson halftime show. Just had a conversation with the head coach of the boys team, Jamin Wertke. Excited to share that one with you guys after this one and ahead of the second of our two-game doubleheader on this Friday night. And there's a three from the corner. My goodness, Carly Holmes can fill up a score sheet.
Franklin Central finds the holes in those corners. They run down and find those spots, and then they switch at the bottom. Roncalli's got to be responsible to keep up with their man and cover those corners.
Katie Roscoe playing with 3 fouls. She'll drive to the cup, and they'll stop it first. 3 seconds in the lane.
Yep. Lydia Staley trying to be the presence down low. Got caught camping out down there.
It's the first time I've seen that call this year. They don't call that a ton.
That's not very often. I just think, again, I think Peyton has Roncalli's mind on her, and they've got to be careful. And I know Sims probably coached them to remember to play their game, not focus on just one player.
Well, another basket for Franklin Central. That spells trouble for Roncalli. Losing the ball, man. How about this double team? She fights through it. It is hard to knock down Elliot Leffler. Nice. It leads to a bucket. How about the fight from Elliot Leffler? Staley scores.
Yeah, she is. She's the leader of this team, and everybody knows it, and they respond based on how she's playing and what she's doing. Double coverage down low.
Duval has to give it up. Layton comes in strong and misses the shot.
That's good defense, good defense. They didn't foul, but they gave fits.
Here's Leffler again with a left hand. Pokes out of bounds. Roncalli keeps it.
Yeah, we're going to see some adjustments here. I'm curious to see what Coach talked to the girls about in response.
Here's the triple off the inbound, and it's nearly in. Not a friendly rim there. So we'll have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Franklin Central.
That's about the 6th jump ball of the night. I don't know if we've had more of those or blocks from Duval. But I tell you what, Leffler's playing very well tonight, and she's playing confident, and her team is feeding off of it.
Elliot Leffler, the 14,000-point scorer in school history. Here comes Carly Holmes. She'll pull up and miss a long 2. Rebound for Caroline Shutley. Here's a transition triple, and she buries it. Elliot Leffler in double figures. She's done that 59 times in her career, double-figure scoring. And it leads to the timeout. We'll step aside on the Roncalli Media Network.
Providing comfort for families in their time of need is the main concern of the staff at Lauk Veldoff Funeral Home. We are a small family-owned firm and take great pride in the personal service we offer and the family-like atmosphere at our facility. At Lauk Veldoff, we only serve one family at a time, providing compassionate care and affordable options, truly part of your community. Lauk and Veldoff Funeral and Cremation Services. Call 317-636-6655.
Nathaniel Finch with you. Nate Johnson to my right. How about A.J. Ablog back in the truck? A new baby last month, so he's back from paternity leave. Great to have him back.
Yeah, Daddy's the real MVP. Don't let him fool you.
His wife, April, carrying the 2 babies around. You talk about the real MVP.
Yeah, that's true.
April running around here. Although I'm sure she appreciates the free babysitting. When you walk around with a newborn, everybody wants to hold her.
Absolutely. And I think A.J. would probably agree that April is the MVP.
Franklin Central now on offense with the 3-point lead after Leffler cut it in half last possession. Led to the Vince Serbone timeout.
So that was solid. Duval's trying to make a presence. Shelty held her own, and just over calculation on the pass. We'll call that a turnover.
Well, how about the tale of 2 quarters entering this one? The Royals won the first 22-14. Well, then they were outscored by 10 in the second quarter. So that was certainly the big difference as Leffler, aggressive, leads to the open triple, and Feldman sees it bounce off. But another offensive board. She got 2 straight and then a block. Man. And a foul.
Yep. She's playing hard, yeah.
That'll go against Caroline Shutley. It's her 3rd.
Shutley's a little upset with that, but coaches encourage her. Keep playing, keep playing, keep playing. You just need to continue to bring that hustle, but keep yourself in control.
With 3 fouls, she heads to the bench. Lydia Staley in her place. O'Reilly Branson Funeral Home. Family owned and operated since 1971. dedicated to serving families with the utmost dignity and compassion. Your wishes honored to the finest detail. That's at O'Reilly Branson Funeral Home, O'ReillyBranson.com. Duval pulls up. She doesn't shoot those often, and she misses there.
A little bit of a heat check.
Poked away. Great defense by the Flashes. Now they'll move in transition. It was Baker who poked it back.
Oh.
And now a foul on the other end. Duval draws another one. Boy, I wish that was the stat I was keeping track of. Fouls drawn by Peyton Duval, the 6'3" junior.
She is a presence and a junior. That's the scary part. She is a presence and she's getting better. Staley was playing great defense, but she did bring her hands down to swat.
Kids' abilities, no limits, only possibilities. Pediatric occupational speech and feeding therapy for children from birth to 21. Going beyond therapy, unlocking each child's full potential at kidsabilitiesindiana.com. Duval at the stripe splits the pair.
It pushes it to 4, still within reach. They just got to play smart.
Ball swings around. Royals aggressive. Here comes Lydia Staley working on Duval
low.
underneath the basket, and it is another block. The 8th now for Peyton Duval, and it's a tie-up. Great defense by the Royals.
Yep. That's a good call and a good play by Staley.
Reagan Turk will inbound, the senior captain. Headed to West Virginia next year, that West Virginia, to play volleyball. A Big 12 player. Here's the drive. Leffler has it stolen away. Poked out of bounds. They'll say Roncalli keeps possession, but great defense nonetheless by the Flashes.
Interesting, it was a poke by defense.
Here's Leffler. She'll pull up, and getting a piece of it there was Carly Holmes. And stolen right back. The Royals tenacious. Here's a triple. It's Brenna Cerny. Boy, she needed that one.
Yep, she wanted it too. Actually stepped back to try and make that 3. Gave herself a little bit of space, and I think she just rushed it. It was a good look, though.
Dowdy thought about a 3. She'll drive in.
Good
defense by the Royals. Here they go with numbers. Cerny underneath the cup,
nice
and
finish.
she'll lay it
nice
in.
Finish. So down on the other side, Staley stayed with Duval, forcing that turnover because they were trying to go down low to her, and that was not there.
Duval pulls up again from straightaway. You see why she doesn't do that very often, but now twice in the last 3 possessions. She gets a block. That's what she does often.
Yep.
She has 9 blocks today, Nate.
Cerny wants to foul, but that's not going to happen on that look.
Great transition defense. These Flashes know how to run a break, and Dowdy in double figures. Timeout. Jason Sims will step aside as well on the Roncalli Media Network.
At Peterman, we are raising the bar for home service.
We host classes nearly every working day,
with thousands of hours of training invested in our field professionals each year.
So you know when Peterman shows up, you're about to receive expert care.
Homeownership is already stressful enough.
So when it comes to peace of mind for your home,
trust Peterman to get it done.
And for a limited time, get a free furnace from us.
Visit PetermanHVAC.com for details and to schedule.
Nathaniel Finch and Nate Johnson with you on the Roncalli Media Network. Our fantastic crew of students here with RMN. We couldn't do it without them running the cameras. We've got AJ Ablog back in the truck. It truly is a team effort, and we love it. Nate Johnson, thank you for showing up for these 2 games as well. Of course, have a second one for you tonight, the boys game after this. But first should be a good finish for you. 2.5 minutes left in the third on the Marian University scoreboard. It's a Lola Morelli corner 3, and that bounces awry. The Royals cannot buy a bucket of late. In transition, can she do it again? No, it's a foul.
She got the wrist. I mean, that's a good call. Leffler's trying to carry this team right now. That's her first foul.
Dowdy to the stripe. She has 10 points today. She averages 9, and she had 9 when these teams met in December. It was a 4-point Royal win, and we said it, Nate, in the onset. It is hard to upset a team twice.
Absolutely, and once you've played a team, you get to know what works and what doesn't. And so it's a matter of making adjustments, and right now Roncalli is on the short end of making those adjustments. We'll see what they do.
Dowdy stripes them both.
I know Sims has been coaching these girls to try and figure out a way to work in their favor offensively.
Carly Feldman enters the game. She's got the ball here. Elliott Leffler pulls up from the left wing, and that rattles out. Boy, she is just trying anything to get an open shot.
Yep,
here's Dowdy again in transition. Stripped away, but a foul.
I don't like that call. She turned out of control. There was a player in there, so I guess there was contact, but I don't know if that was a foul.
Marian University, just 10 minutes from downtown Indianapolis, a premier Catholic university committed to excellence in learning. Embracing the Franciscan and liberal arts traditions, Marian excels in teaching, research, and scholarly activities. Become a Knight. Join a community dedicated to greatness at marian.edu. First of two on the way is good. Braylee Layton.
6-point game. Roncalli's going to be the careful girl not to let this get too far away. Double digits is going to be difficult heading into the fourth period. Need to respond on offense here.
Layton hits them both. It's a 7-point deficit for the Royals on the Marian University scoreboard. Here comes Feldman. She's aggressive, loses the ball and picks it back up. Lola Morelli with the move and the finish.
Yep, that was strong.
Morelli, her first basket.
Yep, Duvall was there for the swat, but she was out of place. One thing about a tall person is you can move around typically with speed.
And the tall person puts her shoulder into Staley. She stands her ground. Duvall turns it over. Here's Leffler with the steal. She'll feed the post. Staley working on the younger Duvall, and it's a foul called. Ella Duvall, the freshman, you could tell obviously Peyton's little sister, but I say little with an asterisk. She's still 6'1".
Yep. Learning from big sister. And that was a foul on Duvall. Not the one we want.
Second one called against Stella Duvall. First of two successful for Lydia Staley. Now 6 points tonight.
Nice. Cutting it to three. That's big. That's big. We need to stop here.
Full court press on the way. Reagan Turk applies it.
I like it, changing it up a little bit.
Lucy Swartz into the game as well.
Making Franklin Central change what they've been doing, I think, is a good call.
Dowdy is crafty, and she has the ball here. Picks up her dribble. This is Ashley Baker, guarded by Brenna Cerny, and a foul called. No, it's a travel.
That's a
Baker
good call.
turns it over.
Cerny with the pressure. She's suffocating. Now let's get a bucket here. Tighten this up. Less than a minute left. They need to capitalize on these opportunities. That was a good turnover, good forced turnover. Oh, nice pass. Oh my gosh.
Out of bounds, they'll say it is Roncalli possession.
I don't know how that wasn't a foul.
Yeah, some fans hollering for that, huh? Here's the inbound. Ball is loose, but picked back up. Feldman navigates traffic. Open three in the near corner. Nice. Yes!
Tie
for
game.
Lola Morelli.
That's exactly what Roncalli needed. Tie this up now. Bring in the pressure.
Huge three.
Nothing. Let's play smart ball for the last 33 seconds. Watch the fouls. Watch the forces.
Dowdy to Duvall. Duvall with a good shot.
Yes, smart.
And to your point, you didn't foul her.
Nope.
You made her shoot it, and she missed. Cerny got the board. Now it's Feldman. A big stretch here. You can take the lead with the Cerny triple. And it rolls out, but an offensive board. Reagan Turk navigates traffic. Throws one up looking for the foul. Didn't get it. Ball out of bounds. 10 seconds left for the Royals in the third quarter on that Marian scoreboard.
Tightening up. Both teams are feeling it, but I love the fact that we've drawn this to basically it's going to be a one-quarter game. Good effort by the girls. Yeah. Duvall's sitting down. They don't want to give. She does not need a foul in the last 10 seconds of this quarter.
Here's Feldman. 7 seconds. The dribble drive to the cup. Carly Feldman gives the Royals the lead. That is how we close the third quarter of play. And the girls are fired up. Roncalli back in front, ahead of the final 8 on the Roncalli Media Network.
Score big for Roncalli every time you swipe with Indiana Members Credit Union. When you use your IMCU Royals debit card for everyday purchases, you're helping fund Roncalli High School athletics with every signature-based transaction. Get your Roncalli Royals debit card free with your free IMCU checking account. Stop by your Southside branch at 5047 Madison Avenue or any IMCU branch near you, or sign up online at imcu.com. Swipe, support, repeat. Go Royals!
When it comes to physical therapy, you have the freedom to choose your provider. At Indiana Physical Therapy, our experienced therapists will work with you to create a personalized treatment plan tailored to your needs. Whether you're recovering from injury, managing a chronic condition, or looking to improve your sports performance, we've got you covered. Take control of your health and schedule your appointment today at indianapt.com or call us at 317-449-2333.
Welcome back, Roncalli High School. Nathaniel Finch with you and Nate Johnson to my right as we get started the final 8 minutes of play here. The Royals roar back. An 18-point third quarter gives Roncalli a 2-point lead on the Marion scoreboard.
Yeah, they needed that, and they finished strong in the last 2 minutes. Made some smart plays on defense, didn't give the ball additional shots at the line, and also forced her into tough shots. It's a great play. Good defense, smart play.
Getting started here in the final quarter. Ball loose.
Yeah,
it's Layton. She's had a couple good looks tonight and misses that one. In transition, Reagan Turk, a full head of steam, and it is the 10th block for Peyton Duvall.
Yeah. Staley's doing all she can, and she is making it difficult for her. And I love the effort. She's playing smart. She's playing controlled.
Nate, if I would have told you entering this game that the center for Franklin Central has double figures in one category and 5 in another, you would probably think, well,
points.
And then maybe 5 blocks. Well, it's the opposite. She has 5 points and she has 10 blocks. It's just unheard of.
That's crazy. Well, Roncalli keeps trying to go low, and again, I'm not opposed to that. But once you draw double coverage down low, you need to dish out.
The Royals don't want to rely on the 3 ball, but they've only had 1 this half so far.
Nice.
I think they could certainly use a couple more.
Yeah, you got to play the ball. You can't play the player.
Feldman called with another one.
Yep.
That'll be the 4th for Carly Feldman. Lola Morelli enters in her stead.
Yep. That's just an effort play. She's trying really hard to make something happen. Got a little aggressive with the ball nowhere near her.
Here's Duvall from the elbow. That is missed, but she comes in and gets her own rebound.
Yep.
Wow. Peyton Duvall, nobody boxed out.
She is tough to guard, tough to manage, and she's playing smart ball.
Morelli with her right hand will dribble. It's a tie game.
I'd spread it out. Let Cerny drive one in.
Spacing has been certainly a strength for Roncalli this season. Here is the aforementioned Brenna Cerny. The senior captain will drive. Look at you, Nate. And she'll go up and miss it.
Yep. She was waiting. She was waiting for Duvall. You could tell by the way she stopped. She came down, drove, was ready to go, and then turned it around. You got to go with confidence, Cerny. Play smart, play smart. I like it.
Tie ball game, Royals on defense here on the Marion scoreboard. We're knotted up at 50. Dowdy will drive. Tight defense from Turk, and they'll say a little too tight.
That's not a bad call. She was getting a little handsy on her, and it was tight defense. I'm not mad about it. But That's not a terrible call.
Demi Goss enters for the first time in 2 games. A DNP for the first time all season on Tuesday. Well, now she comes in with some more Royals in foul trouble. Here's the inbounds. It goes to Journey Washington. 18 points against the Royals in December. There's a reverse layup that's missed, but the rebound for Holmes. Franklin Central again. And a timeout called. Vince Serbone wants to reel things back in. We'll step aside on the Roncalli Media Network.
Since 1947, Indianapolis Fruit has been delivering the freshest fruits, vegetables, and flowers to Midwestern retailers, bringing quality and trust to every produce aisle. With over 170 refrigerated trucks, a premium supply chain, and more than 3,000 SKUs, including organic, ethnic, artisan, and gourmet grab-and-go options. We provide a full-service experience from farm to market. Indianapolis Fruit. Produce a fresh experience.
Did you know 80% of Americans don't floss daily, risking gum disease, bad breath, and even tooth loss? At Skip Cheeseman DDS, we believe your dental health is worth protecting, from routine cleanings and wisdom tooth removal to implants and IV sedation. Dr. Cheeseman and his caring team combine experience with comfort, so you can smile with confidence. Call 317-839-2088 or visit Cheeseman.com today. Skip Cheeseman DDS, caring for smiles, caring for you, and a proud supporter of the Roncalli Royals.
Welcome back on the Roncalli Media Network. Nathaniel Finch with you, and to my right is Nate Johnson. Roncalli High School tie ball game. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter on the Marion scoreboard. Here we go, Franklin Central on offense.
It favors Roncalli to take this down to the wire, so I'm happy to see that they were able to draw it back to a tied game.
Duval screams into the lane, a little too strong there. Washington, though, strips it.
How is that not a reach in?
Picked back up by the Royals. Here we go.
Finish.
One-on-one under the cup.
Nice.
She does. Reagan Turk.
Atta girl. It's easier to go strong when you know you don't have a giant down there. And, I mean, that's props to Duval because she is a threat to be blocking. We know she's got 10.
Here's the step back long two, but it's missed by Dowdy.
Yep, that's a good call too.
Time for the Royal roll call. Though you can't make the game tonight, you can still cheer on the teams with a shout out on the Roncalli Media Network. While you're away, we keep you connected. Well, at the same time, the Kennel at Arbor Lane gives you the peace of mind knowing your pets are safe and cared for. The Kennel at Arbor Lane, where pets feel at home. Royals fans, stay connected. And our shout out tonight goes to Sean Grimes, listening from home. Thanks for letting us know that you're watching. Thank you for your support. And that is brought to you by the Kennel at Arbor Lane.
Smart shots, minimize your turnovers right here. Nice drive.
Can make this a 4-point lead, and it bounces off for Leffler.
That's still a good look.
Leffler tries to steal it right back. And a foul called there.
I don't like that one.
Elliot Leffler averages 19 points a game to lead the team, and also 2 steals.
I think that's her second, so technically she had a foul to give, but she's just trying to get the ball. I'm not mad at her. That's a good effort.
Baseline inbound for Franklin Central. 9-7 on the season. Started really strong, winning 4 of its first 5, but it's been a bit of a skid for Franklin Central. Trying to get right here tonight would be a huge win for the Flashes. That's a two.
That's a 2.
And it is. It's successful, but it's a long 3 as a little ahead of herself, Ashley Baker. Brenna Cerny picks it up in the corner. Here's the cut. Leffler on the ground. It's a loose ball, and it is a jump ball. Possession stays with the Royals.
I think that's going to come into play later on. As we get closer to the last 2 minutes of it, possession arrow is going to be important because this has happened a lot.
Tied up on the Marion scoreboard. Here's the inbound. Cerny will size up a corner 3 and sends it too strong.
She wanted that. Play some solid defense here, girl. No forced fouls.
Franklin Central slows things down.
Going back to Duval.
And it's a foul as Shetley found her arm hooked around the 6'3" junior center.
Yeah, that white arm reaching in is easy to see against the black shirt. That was an easy call.
Duval leads the team in points, rebounds, 3 blocks a game. She is fantastic tonight. 7 points and so far 10 blocks. My goodness. Here's Holmes, who's hit a couple big shots. She'll drive and have it snatched away, but they call it a foul.
Interesting. I can't say
and
that
they'll
is
call
a
that against
consistent.
Roscoe, too. It's her 4th.
Yeah, I can't say that's a consistent
No,
call
that
based
is
on what we've seen.
Katie Roscoe's 5th, I beg your pardon, Nate. She exits. The senior guard will finish her day with just 5 points.
She's probably a little disappointed. I know a senior's going to want to be on the court, especially in a battle like this.
Big minutes for the sophomore Carly Feldman, who will look to take the role of Roscoe when she graduates at the end of the year. But, well, now you get the crash course. Go out there and finish off this game the next 4 minutes at point guard.
Yeah, nothing like a little pressure to work you right into the rotation.
Tie broken by Holmes. She has 14 points.
FC's coach is rotating Duval in and out.
Vince Serbone in his 8th season with Franklin Central. Well, he spent 17 years at Martinsville before that. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's a smart guy, you can tell. And he's got his girls ready to play. That was a wild pass.
And wisely, Cerny launches it off the foot of Journey Washington. Royals keep it as she was falling out of bounds.
That's a high IQ play right there, Cerny.
Brenna Cerny, the senior captain, will inbound. Here goes to the star junior. Leffler will drive and is fouled, and boy, these are a lot of whistles. They're going both ways, but a lot of whistles.
Yeah.
It's the 3rd one on Holmes.
I don't want this determining the outcome of the game. Like, don't get me wrong, if it's a blatant foul, it should be called, but there's been a couple that have been questionable in the last couple minutes.
Baseline inbounds, Cerny to Leffler. Halfway through the quarter on the Marion scoreboard. Down by 2, the Royals on offense.
She's going to force a 3.
Here it is. Too strong again. Roncalli cannot buy a 3-point basket in this half.
Pass out.
The offensive rebound leads to 2 shots at the line. Duval picks up another, and Staley to the stripe, though she hits less than half of these on the season.
Strong play. I mean, driving in, and that gives Duval her 3rd foul.
It's also the team's 3rd, so Franklin Central in the bonus. The Royals a couple fouls away from it themselves. We'll keep an eye on that as we go, as Staley now has some huge free throws.
Yep, she got the 1st. Need to get your change here.
Marion University, just 10 minutes from downtown Indianapolis, a premier Catholic university committed to excellence in learning.
Way to finish. Those are big points.
Marion.edu.
Tie game, 3:40 left. Duval's going to pop a 3. No.
Here's Duval on the drive, and she is fouled, misses the shot. That means 2 at the line. Of course, at Marion, they embrace the Franciscan and liberal arts traditions, excelling in teaching, research, and scholarly activities. Become a knight. Join a community dedicated to greatness at Marion.edu. Peyton Duval at the stripe.
Good news, that was Lydia Staley's only her 2nd foul, so she's got 3 to spare with 3 minutes left.
Bad news, it's bonus shots regardless of the outcome.
That's unfortunate, yes. But we need a big to match up against the big, and she's the best Roncalli has right now.
Only gives up an inch on the roster to Duval, though certainly Peyton Duval towering over everybody out there, and she'll split the pair. The aforementioned Staley pulls down a board.
Okay, we need a basket here.
Leffler to the corner.
Hit that.
Can Feldman do it? Misses that. Loose ball picked up by the Flashes, and Briley Layton with a strong following watching at home.
Good swap. Girls are helping, and I like it.
3 minutes left in the game on the Marion scoreboard. It is a 1-point Flashes lead. Here's Duval again. Triple teamed and a jump ball.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
Possession arrow stays for the road team.
You said Roncalli won by 4.
That's right. It was a tight one back in December. Advanced the Royals in the county tournament, went all the way to the finals after upsetting Franklin Central in the semis, the #1 ranked team in the state at the time. Then lost to Pike, who is now the #1 ranked team in the state and has yet to lose since that one. Pike has certainly been I mean, maybe among some of the best teams in the country, they've been that good.
That's the Vols' fourth. That's big with 3 minutes left. She's limping a little bit. I think she might sit down for a minute.
Her younger sister will come in relief. Ella Duvall is a freshman. Peyton Duvall, the junior. Those two will be certainly a force to be reckoned with over the next couple of years.
Yeah. I think Coach Sorbone's doing a great job with what he's got. He's going to keep those girls sharp for the next couple of years.
Franklin Central at 500 in their conference. We'll talk more about that. Well, we could stay here. So in the Hoosier Crossroads Conference, Franklin Central, that means you're playing teams like Hamilton Southeastern and Westfield, who are both 5-0 in the conference, Zionsville, Brownsburg, Noblesville, Fishers, and Avon. That is a gauntlet of a conference schedule. So when you go in the non-conference and it's a team like this, you always know it's a battle.
And when you look at Franklin Central's 9-7, and you're going up against teams like that, that's not completely unheard of. That's not anything to laugh at or joke about. And these girls are playing great basketball tonight. Not surprised. Not surprised.
Last time these two teams played, that was back in December, the 4-point Royal win, but Roncalli jumped out to a huge lead in the first quarter and held it for most of the game, but Franklin Central always threatened. This one's been back and forth. Sure, the Royals led by 8 at the end of the quarter, at the end of the first quarter, but this has been just a back and forth affair, and it's one of those that just gets you excited for the game of basketball in the state of Indiana.
It's just good basketball, and I got to tell you, on a night like Friday night, coming out, watching some good girls basketball, and these girls are putting it all out there. And it's competitive. It's not ugly basketball. It's physical, precise, and it's very entertaining.
Franklin Central leads by 1 on the Marian University scoreboard. Coming up soon, our Piazza Produce post-game show. We'll have a conversation with the head coach, Jason Sims. And should the Royals win, our player of the game as well. But first, the final 3 minutes. Here we go. The Royals a chance to take the lead here. Reagan Turk has it, guarded by Dowdy. Turk drives to the baseline. Here comes Leffler. Leffler, all the confidence in the world in this contest so far. Here comes Cerny, the kick out, the corner three, Reagan Turk.
Oh, you got to make those.
Can't get it to go, but a pick back up. In transition, it is a foul. As Staley went up, probably knew she was going to get hacked, so she just chucked it up, and now a trip at the line. She has struggled from free throws this year, but this game she's been fantastic. 2 more big ones on the way.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, it's interesting because Cerny's been doing a good job of driving in, drawing the coverage, finding the open player. That 3 was a miss, but then she did it again on the rebound and found Staley down low. Hopefully she can capitalize here. Nice job.
Turnovers a big key in this one. Now, neither team had double-figure turnovers when they played last. That has certainly changed today. I think both teams had double-figure turnovers in the first half. It has been one of those games. They're just going back and forth, running up and down the floor. They're a lot more loose with the ball because they're aggressive. And it has worked out for you and I up here watching this great contest. But we stay tied.
So Duvall's back in the game with 4 fouls.
Here's Baker. The kick out to the corner. Franklin Central now with it. Anaya Dowdy has 12 points. A big force in the second and third quarter. She hasn't scored yet in the fourth. 2 minutes left on the Marion scoreboard and a turnover. Feldman has it, goes to the ground. They'll keep moving. Here comes Brenna Cerny, and a foul. This is just hard. It's hard to wrap your head around when you see some of these, Nate.
Didn't see it, but I'm also on the opposite side of the court, so we're going to have to trust the refs on this one.
We're high up in the perch at the Ascension St. Vincent Gymnasium, so to your point, what do we know?
Well, the rumor is ball never lies, so we'll see what happens here.
It's bonus shots now because that's the 5th against the team in black. Brenna Cerny to the line twice. She is an 81% foul shooter. I think even if the ball wanted to, it couldn't without, well.
See,
what am I saying, Nate? What am I saying?
Not with
the announcer's jinx.
Not with a game like this on the line. You let the players play. And she'll get this one.
So you can say it, but I can't. All right.
Shooters of that caliber.
The ball doesn't lie, man.
Shooters of that caliber don't miss both. And Cerny, I promise you, dials in. Nerves on the front end. Typically, the tail end is player.
The Royals up by 1.
Yeah, that's a good
and they
no
have the
call.
ball.
That's a good no call.
Dowdy drove to the ground. She goes now with numbers. Here comes Turk. She's hit so many tough layups this game, and she can't get that one to go. Holmes rebound, and it's a steal.
Nice play. Uh-oh.
Player hurt. We'll revisit that in a second. It's a foul on the other end, and Duval is going to come up as they'll substitute her.
So 2 good no calls on both sides of the court. They're letting the girls play to where it's not out of control.
Leffler, nearly an 80% foul shooter. This to get her another bucket.
You're not going to say anything about this, are you, Nathaniel?
I already did. I just said 80%. She's good. She knows what she's doing.
She does. She is a leader and a captain. Boom. Now get your change. She hits this, we got a 3-point game.
Last time these two teams played, Franklin Central and Roncalli, it was a 57-53 win for the Royals. We'll look up at the scoreboard there.
Yep.
Roncalli by 3, now playing defense. Here we go, final 90 seconds. Big stretch of basketball.
Play smart. You already got tenacious, play smart.
Duval has it.
Don't. Oh.
And it's handed right to Leffler. 3-on-1. Elliot Leffler misses the bunny. Ball's loose. Franklin Central gets a huge break in the timeout from Vince Serbone. Wow, that was a missed opportunity.
Yep. Easy layup. Would have been a capital up, put us to 5 points. Instead, we're looking at Franklin Central with the ball with a minute left. 3-point lead.
We'll catch the final 64 seconds after this on the Roncalli Media Network.
Whether you're heading out of town or just need trusted care for your pets, look no further than the Kennel at Arbor Lane. With spacious indoor and outdoor accommodations, a caring staff, and a commitment to treating every dog like family, the Kennel at Arbor Lane is where pets feel right at home. From short stays to extended boarding, your 4-legged friends will be safe, happy, and loved. Give yourself peace of mind and your pets the care they deserve. The Kennel at Arbor Lane, a proud supporter of Roncalli Athletics. Visit thekennelatarbor.com to learn more.
Since 1970, Piazza Produce has grown from a single truck operation into a trusted, family-owned produce partner, bringing exceptional quality and unmatched service to the food service industry. We deliver the ingredients chefs count on. With refrigerated GPS-tracked trucks covering more than 150 cities across the Midwest, Piazza Produce ensures your kitchen never runs out because service is everything. Piazza Produce, fresh from our family to yours. Visit piazzaproduce.com to learn more.
And it's the Piazza Produce post-game show on the way. First 64 seconds stand in the way, or maybe more.
Both teams are in the bonus, so we got to play smart here.
Franklin Central with it, down 3, with it on offense. Peyton Duval, the team star, but playing with 4 fouls. Here's the feed inside, and it pops out.
Nice
Staley
rebound.
gets the board, and they'll say she walked with it as she falls to her backside and her feet leave the ground. That is a huge turnover. Another chance to tie this one up. Franklin Central, though, they don't need a 3.
That's a tough call. Play smart here, girls.
Dowdy on the inbound, and a foul called off the ball, and giving it right back.
Yep. No, that's foul on Roncalli. I believe that was left foot.
Is that what they, okay.
Yeah. Coming around the corner, she was a little aggressive.
And that means bonus shots.
Yep. With the 3-point lead, that's not terrible.
Assuming you can go play offense on the other end.
That's a good point. There
Baker misses the front end.
Ball never lies. No, it was a good call, though. Leffler was, she was on her tight.
A huge rebound on the way. If she doesn't make the shot, don't have to worry about that. Anaya Baker, 8 points tonight.
Substitutions on both sides. Fresh legs are important.
Morelli comes in for Staley, so it's a small ball lineup here for the Royals on offense. Here's Leffler. She'll take her sweet time, as you can imagine.
Yep.
Cerny, they'll break the trap. Morelli plucks it. Aggressive defense. Too aggressive. It's a foul. That'll go against Ashley Baker, and now right back in off the set play.
Sonia will get both of these. She's smart enough. She was going to drive right through those two girls. She's quick. She's agile. Smart play. She's got a high IQ.
They'll bring Staley in after this first one. Well, you don't see that roll too often, but it works well for Brenna Cerny. Preseason all-super team named by the Indy Star All-Conference last year. Team's second leading scorer, and here she is at the line with some big free throws. Can she make it a 4-point game? Yes.
Two-possession game.
And now a timeout called. 32 seconds after this. It's the Roncalli Media Network.
At Kids Abilities, we believe in one simple truth: no limits, only possibilities. Our dedicated team offers pediatric occupational, speech, and feeding therapy focused on sensory regulation, building intrinsic motivation, and making meaningful connections for children from birth to 21. We go beyond therapy. We support families, celebrate achievements, and unlock each child's fullest potential. Kids Abilities, where possibilities become realities. Visit kidsabilitiesindiana.com or call to learn more today.
Marian University wants to know, what are you made of? At Marian University, our students are made of character and faith. Our students are service-minded and want to make a difference in the world. Our students possess the skills and intellect required of leaders. Come to Marian University, Indy's premier Catholic university, and let us help you find out what you're made of. You can apply for free today at marian.edu.
32 7/10 of a second remain in this one, at least in regulation. The Royals by 4. Now they play defense at home against Franklin Central. It's a good one on a Friday night in Indiana.
Smart play, aggressive but not out of control. Play discipline.
Washington goes coast to coast but misses the layup, and it's out on Peyton Duval, who has grabbed what feels like 25 rebounds tonight. Well, it goes out of bounds. Of course, that's not her actual total, but you get the point.
She had a clean line on that layup. That's a missed opportunity. They would have cut that to 4, made it.
Washington, who had 18 points against the Royals when they played in December, just 4 so far, and those two huge. Here's Feldman on the run. Can she evade the foul?
Nice pass.
She'll find Morelli, who has it blocked, but a foul there. Washington. The Royals can smell it.
She needs 1 here.
The Piazza Produce postgame show on the way. Family-owned and trusted in Indianapolis since 1970. Piazza, a leading distributor of the freshest produce, specialty items, proteins, and more, delivering exceptional quality across the Midwest. There is a miss from Morelli. Like you said, she really would like to get this to a 5-point game. 20 seconds left.
She gets it to 5, and it should be over. Come on, make this right here.
Morelli misses them both. A chance for the Flashes. Here they come. 15 seconds. A corner 3. This one would be big, and it falls off. Ball's loose. Staley with the board. Lydia Staley on the ground now. A jump ball. That's the only logical thing, and that means the Royals have it with 4 seconds left. Up by 4. They can smell it.
So missing a wide open 3 and missing a driving layup is the difference in this game. Had they hit both of those, Roncalli would be down by a point with 4.3 on the clock.
It's the final timeout called by Jason Sims.
Best part about it is no foul. They played smart. They played aggressive without being out of control.
Is there anything that Franklin Central can do here?
Nope, not really.
All but academic. The final 4.3 seconds in this one. How about the Royals?
The only thing they could do is get a steal on the pass in, make a quick basket. That would give them a chance. But even then, Roncalli gets the ball. So they need back-to-back steals.
Back-to-back steals and buckets in 4 seconds.
No, I think we can turn out the lights. I think the party is over.
Well, the Royals, if this one holds, will go on to win 4 in a row. In 8 of their last 9. hitting their stride at the right time. Unfortunately for Franklin Central, this would mark 4 losses for their last 5 in the wrong side of that category. After what was a promising start, they'll be just a game above 500. The good news is, doesn't matter come February, because this is going to be a team that will compete in sectionals and beyond. Absolutely.
Yeah, Franklin Central's a solid squad.
They won a sectional last year.
Yeah, they're a good club, and it's apparent. Roncalli's just been a step ahead. And again, 2 baskets in this whole game is different.
Leffler tucks it, sees the final seconds expire. The Royals are victorious. Roncalli wins 60-56 the final. And the Royals, with their 4th straight, they beat Franklin Central for the 2nd time this season.
Yeah, that's a big win. I know it doesn't look like it by the stat sheet, but Franklin Central gave Roncalli all they wanted, and Duvall was having her way 3/4 of this game. I think she had 10 blocks in the first 3 quarters and none in the final quarter, which is a huge coaching adjustment made by Coach Sims. He did a great job keeping Duvall from getting more blocking opportunities. Smart plays, smart passes.
It's a doubleheader, which means we have a boys game on the way for you, but first it's time for the Piazza Produce post-game show of this girls game, which will feature the head coach Jason Sims. He'll be up on the way to talk about this one in a matter of minutes, as well as our Business Art Designs player of the game, who I think pretty clearly is going to be Lydia Staley. 9 points scoring. She was rebounding all over the place, and she did so defending Peyton Duvall, holding her to only 8 points without fouling too much. Would she have 2 fouls? It was incredible.
2 fouls, and that's the impressive part of it. Like, stat sheet-wise, what she did was she slowed down Franklin Central's most powerful force. And Duvall had a great game. She really did, but Staley had rebounds when she had to. She slowed her down and created opportunities on the defensive end. It was big. It was big contribution.
Those conversations on the way. Jason Sims and Lydia Staley will speak to us soon. It's the Piazza Produce post-game show, and it comes after this on the Roncalli Media Network.
Family owned and operated since 1971, O'Reilly Branson Funeral Service and Crematory has been dedicated to serving families with the utmost dignity and compassion. The staff at O'Reilly Branson are experts in pre-planning, cremation, and at-need funeral arrangements, and have a long history of supporting your Roncalli Royals. Your wishes are honored to the finest detail, allowing you to celebrate the life and cherished memories of your loved ones. For more information, visit O'ReillyBranson.com. O'Reilly Branson, where our Catholic family serves your Catholic family.
Did you know 80% of Americans don't floss daily, risking gum disease, bad breath, and even tooth loss? At Skip Cheeseman DDS, we believe your dental health is worth protecting, from routine cleanings and wisdom tooth removal to implants and IV sedation. Dr. Cheeseman and his caring team combine experience with comfort, so you can smile with confidence. Call 317-839-2088 or visit Cheeseman.com today. Skip Cheeseman DDS, caring for smiles, caring for you, and a proud supporter of the Roncalli Royals.
Are you looking for a company that cares about meeting your financial needs? Werner Financial is the place for you. Our owner, Jason Werner, is a proud Roncalli member of the class of 2005 and has extensive knowledge and experience ensuring your investments are customized to fit your goals. The Werner Financial team is one that works for you and will handle your assets with precision and confidence. Our goal is for you to not only feel secure in your finances, but also to see real growth. Visit wernerfinancial.com to set up your meeting today and get started on your financial future.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Turn to Business Art Designs, celebrating over 35 years in the sign industry since 1990. As the official sign supplier of the Indianapolis Indians, they bring unmatched expertise to every project, from eye-catching temporary signage for any event to durable, permanent signs that leave a lasting impression. Visit them on Main Street in the heart of downtown Beech Grove. Business Art Designs, proud supporter of Roncalli Athletics.
Discover the coin index in Greenwood. Have you inherited a coin collection you aren't sure what to do with? Are you interested in investing in precious metals? Then the coin index is your ultimate destination for coins and precious metals. We buy, sell, and appraise. Located at 857 North Madison Avenue, just south of the Greenwood Park Mall. For expert service and top-notch selection, visit us at coinindex.com. The Coin Index, your trusted partner in coins and precious metals.
Building your vision. From concept to creation. At Gemco Constructors, we're your one-stop partner in commercial construction, from mechanical, electrical, and plumbing systems to building automation and post-project service. With design-build solutions across 30-plus states, we deliver projects on time, on budget, and built to last. Our strength, innovation, safety, and service. Gemco engineers the right system that works smarter and works longer. Gemco Constructors, a proud supporter of the Roncalli Royals. Visit wearegemco.com today. Gemco, building your vision, concept to creation.
Tonight, our Royals played as a team, but one athlete clearly gave us a sign of greatness. And who better to help spotlight this standout performance than Business Art Designs, the experts in making big moments impossible to miss. With over 35 years of experience, they know how to make excellence stand out. From temporary signs to lasting displays, they bring every message to life. Congrats to this week's Roncalli Royals Player of the Game.
Welcome back to the Roncalli Media Network. Right now, speaking at center court is Jamin Warnke, the head coach of Roncalli boys basketball, and he's given a speech about cancer awareness. That's what tonight goes toward, and we love to hear this. Talking about Braden Collins, who is a senior on the boys team that is working on overcoming cancer. Diagnosed with leukemia. We'll talk more about that with Warnke here in a matter of minutes. But that's what tonight goes toward. And our game ball sponsor, as always, is Skip Cheeseman Dental Services. And they said tonight they don't want me to tell you the number. They don't want me to tell you how to go get your root canal, etc. They want their sponsorship tonight to go toward Braden Collins and this cancer awareness. So thank you to the Cheesemans, and just what a great story is. We hope that Braden Collins continues to overcome what is one of the worst things on the planet. And as a 16, 17, and 18-year-old kid, that is incredible that he's able to go through that and inspire this entire team. So now as they head back out on the court, we'll see if we can get a conversation with the head coach, Jason Simpson. Our player of the game, you just heard that Business Art Designs commercial. Our player of the game is Lydia Staley. And Nate Johnson, tell me why she deserves it, because she absolutely deserves it tonight.
Well, she contributed everywhere, and she played smart enough and effective and efficient enough to slow down a juggernaut that was Peyton Duvall for Franklin Central. She got points, she got rebounds, but most importantly, she got in the way, and she slowed down an offensive situation. Duvall had 10 blocks in the first three quarters, but was held to 0 because, again, coach changed the offensive dynamic and didn't present that the way it was. But the last drive, she got, I think, 2 rebounds on back-to-back plays. So she just had a great game all around and just contributed where she needed to. It was wonderful.
We'll step aside and start our next broadcast. Hopefully we still have Sims here in a moment.
At Greenwood Vision Care, your vision is our priority. Dr. Olivia Yankee, Roncalli alum class of 2009, and her team treats you like family with expert eye exams, stylish frames, and personalized care. No rush, no hassle, just friendly service and sharp vision. Isn't it time you saw clearly and felt confident? Call Greenwood Vision Care today at 317-653-5872 to schedule your appointment. That's 317-653-5872. Greenwood Vision Care, where eye care feels like home.
Are you looking for a company that cares about meeting your financial needs? Werner Financial is the place for you. Our owner, Jason Werner, is a proud Roncalli member of the class of 2005 and has extensive knowledge and experience ensuring your investments are customized to fit your goals. The Werner Financial team is one that works for you and will handle your assets with precision and confidence. Our goal is for you to not only feel secure in your finances, but also to see real growth. Visit wernerfinancial.com to set up your meeting today and get started on your financial future. Are you looking for a company that cares about
Vision Quest Eye Care? We want to see what you see. For more than 25 years, we've offered eye exams for the whole family and care for a range of eye diseases and conditions. Pick out your glasses and sunglasses in our stunning new optical shop staffed with friendly faces. Visit us at our Greenwood and Fishers offices and schedule your visit at visionquesteyecare.com. That's visionquesteyecare.com. We want to see what you see. A confident smile can change everything. At Vision Quest Eye Care, we want to see what you see. For more than 25 years, we've offered eye exams for the whole family and care for a range of eye diseases and conditions. Pick out your glasses and sunglasses in our stunning new optical shop staffed with friendly faces. Visit us at our Greenwood and Fishers offices and schedule your visit at visionquesteyecare.com. That's visionquesteyecare.com. We want to see what you see.
Since 1947, Indianapolis Fruit has been delivering the freshest fruits, vegetables, and flowers to Midwestern retailers, bringing quality and trust to every produce aisle. With over 170 refrigerated trucks, a premium supply chain, and more than 3,000 SKUs, including organic, ethnic, artisan, and gourmet grab-and-go options. We provide a full-service experience from farm to market. Indianapolis Fruit. Produce a fresh experience.
Welcome back as we wrap up the Piazza Produce post-game show. With us now is our Business Art to Science Player of the Game, Lydia Staley. Lydia, what a win for you guys. Coming from behind, what was the mindset at halftime when you knew you kind of had some work to do?
Yeah, I just think that the first half it wasn't showing like a team effort, and I feel like we all understood that, so we decided to go out and just play our best basketball, win or lose, just work together.
Well, you personally played some of your best basketball against one of the better players in the state. What was it like kind of working against Peyton Duval down there in the paint and coming out victorious?
It was definitely a challenge. I'm a volleyball player. She's a true basketball player, so it was just fun to go get that challenge. And she's really good, so it was fun. When
you look around, so many of your teammates are fouling, a couple fouling out. Everyone's having trouble kind of staying composed, but you don't. You had 2 fouls today. How were you able to defend without fouling so well?
I think I just went at her with confidence, Peyton, and I just tried to just go get the ball. I wasn't trying not to foul, but it worked out for me tonight.
You're just that good. I love it. All right. One more question, and this was from last Tuesday because I haven't got to talk to you since. What's it like being conference champions again?
It's so awesome. It's fun to go get it in volleyball and basketball, and it's just like titles are amazing. So
Yeah.
I'm glad that this team got this.
Well, thanks for the conversation. I appreciate it. Good win.
Thank you.
Well, Coach Sims, thanks for joining us now and coming up here. First off, I have all these basketball questions to ask you, but let's talk about cancer first. With Braden Collins and with the meaning of this game, just talk to me about this awareness and this night.
Yeah, it's something special between these two communities more than anything. This is a big-time rivalry. It's a healthy rivalry on the girls and the boys' side, but these communities come together. Over the last 4 years, we've raised over $40,000 to cancer research, if you put that into perspective. And we've been very specific about who we wanted to help. Obviously, the Collins family, they've been dealing with it for the last 2 years, and they've stayed tough, and they've kept their faith. So it's just nice tonight to be able to give them something back to show that these two communities care very deeply for them.
Well, talking about this game, your girls held their composure after kind of getting punched in the mouth there in the second quarter. What do you think of the way they responded to your halftime message?
Well, it's a really good team we played. I mean, they're really good. And we knew that, and it's hard to beat a good team twice in the same season. We talk about time. We do this because it's hard, not because it's easy. And we talked about at halftime, like it's a game of runs. We responded. They did it again in the third quarter. We responded again. We needed a game like this. These games that make you better, right? And as a coach, the girls will tell you, I was down there smiling the entire game. I was never I just was enjoying it. I was enjoying the competition. I was enjoying actually being down, because I wanted to see what we were made of.
Okay.
And I thought the girls did an outstanding job there down the stretch to make it happen and to finish the game.
There's a lot going on emotionally. I mean, with the amount of whistle that we saw throughout the game and everything, and back and forth, what did you think of the way the girls just kind of took some of the emotion out of basketball and just played surgical there late?
Well, they did. I thought the officials did a great job tonight. I really did. This was a very physical game. This is how these two teams are always going to play each other. Yeah. Once again, it's a rivalry. It's healthy. There's respect there, but it's going to get chippy at times. Both teams want to win. But I thought the girls just did a good job of just never getting their heads down. I thought everyone played with confidence tonight, played with some freedom. I saw a lot of smiles on the court tonight. It got tough at times, but you just didn't see that drop off. And that shows maturity, right? I mean, it just shows that we've been here. I think back to last year in the sectional championship, we got down 8 to New Pal in the first quarter, and we didn't panic, right? So you need these moments to grow as a team. You don't grow when you win by 32 points. You grow when you have to come back and win a game and do it the hard way.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time, and excited for the next one.
Thank you.
That's Jason Sims, the head coach of Roncalli girls basketball. We now officially close our first broadcast, so head back to YouTube, same channel, and tune into our next one. That is the boys game, Roncalli against Franklin Central. That is after this on a new link. Head back to YouTube. It's easy to find. That'll be live here in just a matter of minutes. Thank you for listening. Nathaniel Finch and Nate Johnson with you on the Roncalli Media Network.
You're tuned in to the Roncalli Media Network, a student-run broadcast bringing you all the excitement of Royal Athletics. Roncalli students are working hard behind the scenes so you never miss a moment. If you enjoy what you see and hear, consider becoming a Roncalli Media Network sponsor or making a gift to Roncalli's Circle of Faith Annual Fund to keep opportunities like this thriving.